Alright, welcome back to my blind playthrough of Mortal Kombat 11 Story Mode on very hard difficulty. Like before, my commentary is a mix of live commentary during the cutscenes, and when it takes me multiple attempts to win a fight, which it will, I'll summarize my experiences during the winning attempt. Okay, let's get started with Chapter 2. Alright, 4 arms, so that must be the new character, the Collector. I can't say he looks like a Shogun, so are there like multiple races with 4 arms in Outworld? I mean, I know it's a mix of realms. Oh, fuck no. We're playing as Kotal Kahn. I didn't really like Kotal Kahn in Mortal Kombat X, so I hope it's a little bit better in this game.
Kill me, Kotal, and you lose profit.
You mistake me for Shao Kahn. I do not inflict bandits upon the poor.
Okay, so the Collector is like the Outworld version of Kano. A backstabbing, unreliable bandit type character, I guess. And he's going to die? Well, probably not. So I suppose that Kronika is going to step in.
So is his law. Never again will Outworld suffer from his corruption.
Yeah, that must be Kronika's doing. So is she now going to reset the timeline already? Does that mean that we're going back to the first Mortal Kombat tournament like in Mortal Kombat 9? That would be a bit lame, to be honest, so I hope not. Right, that was in the early trailers, the young versions and the old versions together in the same timeline. Well, that's a lot better than resetting the timeline all over again.
By the Elder Gods.
Whoa, they're going to get rid of Raiden already? Okay, that was easy done for Kronika. But what about the new version of Raiden, the darker version of Raiden? Is that already over now? So close so soon after the beginning? Oh. I called him a backstabbing bandit, and I guess I was right. Alright, he has the key, of course. I don't want to sound pessimistic, but the Collector doesn't look like a very interesting character. Oh. They have the old Outworld characters. Clean Baraka, very cool. Kano with his MK3 costume. Oh, and Shao Kahn already. So after everything we went through in the previous game, in the Mortal Kombat 9, he's immediately back already. Liu Kang? Okay. So, okay, they're acting very casual, like oh. We're coming from another timeline, let's strike a pose. And a younger version of Raiden. So, huh? This is going into a different direction than I was expecting it to go. As I said, I thought that Dark Raiden would be basically like the second antagonist, but it's clearly not what they were going for. He doesn't look as surprised as you would expect him to look.
Shao Kahn? General Kotal.
Kotal Kahn.
Kahn? Pathetic fool. You pretend to my throne.
It is mine, by right and deed. You were killed long ago, as was your repugnant spawn Melina.
We were at the Mortal Kombat tournament.
Kung Lao had just defeated Shang Tsung and Quan Chi.
Wait, when did he do that? Liu Kang won the first tournament, right?
Only moments ago.
What game are you playing, Raiden? What magic powers this delusion?
If it is a delusion, it is one we all share. Is it possible that the past and future are colliding?
They're acting very casual. It's like, oh, I'll be a son of a gun. The timeline's merged. Ah, it doesn't feel like a Tuesday.
Have all returned. Has
I am here, Kotal.
Jade.
Jade and Kotal have some sort of history? I don't remember that, so maybe my memory is off, or is that new information?
Requires all refugees be offered assistance. I offer it to you, Shao Kahn.
I am no refugee. I am Kahn of Outworld. Vacate my throne, or I'll soak these sands with your blood.
Alright, Kahn versus Kahn. Well, Shao Kahn should be way more powerful than Kotal Kahn. After all, Kotal Kahn was... Oh, I guess they nerfed Shao Kahn. I just wanted to say, in Mortal Kombat X, even Kung Jin could defeat Kotal Kahn, so... And Shao Kahn is always presented as some sort of an unstoppable force. Ah, not exactly, but you know what I mean. He is presented as a very powerful character. Oh, squish. Well, this is the chapter that we play as Kotal Kahn, so we already know that he's going to be fine.
I have not met Kotal, but he is reputed to be a man of honor.
It's true. I know him well.
Then we must navigate this crisis by aiding him.
Bicycle kick, lol. Ooh, Ultra Instinct. Ah, sweet, Baraka being savage. Glad to have him back as a playable character. I mean, he was an NPC in MKX, but then he got stupidly killed by Devora. And I hope they won't take the same approach with the Collector, by the way, where they have a new character and then present them as being important throughout all these years, even though they never showed up before.
Pakatans are dead.
And it looks like Baraka is going to be our first opponent.
Against me. Persist, and you will die again.
Fight.
Alright, let's hope... Oh. I want to say let's hope for a good start, but that's not like... Damn it, Kotal's very slow. It's exactly what I expected him to be. And Baraka is fast and savage, of course. Yeah, it's not going too well. Ooh, he's so sluggish. It's... This is going to be a tough chapter, I think. Ooh, those spikes are going to be a problem if I want to jump around a lot. Yeah, this is going to be tough, I think. Alright, future me here, and yes, this fight was really tough to get through. Let me say this first, Kotal Kahn sucks, at least for me. Not only is he slow, but a lot of his attacks take too long to come out. So the opponent just tends to hit you mid-attack animation, so before your attack connects. Because Baraka's attack animations are much faster, and of course the CPU's reaction time is a lot better than mine. Another thing that made Baraka especially difficult for me is because he instantly and constantly punishes you for jumping. As you've noticed in chapter 1, I tend to almost always start a combo with a jumping punch attack. But that doesn't work against Baraka. As soon as you jump, he shoots spikes from his shoulders, and with the input reading going on, that's instant and constant. So as you just saw, I basically played defensively, staying away from Baraka and let him come to me and then quickly get some attacks in. And of course, something that applies to almost every fight, you have the best chance of winning if the opponent uses his fatal blow when you have enough life left to survive it, and when you then win the round, you still have your trump card left and they are no longer able to use it. As I said in the previous part, fighting game enthusiasts will probably think it's a bit of a lame OP move, but I kind of need to rely on it, to be honest. After all, to be clear, I'm not a fighting game expert, so I need every little bit of help I can get.
cotton.
Okay, that was some Cabal level of frustration, but well, there you go. And that was only the first fight with Kotal Kahn, so it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. As long as we don't have to fight Shao Kahn, it will be doable at least. Okay. I have a feeling who is going to be our next opponent. Bit of an obscure character, Scarlet, but it's good to have her back in the game.
Orphan turned assassin.
Better to thrive in Shao Kahn's court than starve in the streets. You Oshtek may practice blood magic, Kotal, but I am the master.
Probably true. Probably true. Okay, she's even faster as Baraka. Okay, that's going to be nice. As long as she doesn't have something akin to those spikes. Yeah, okay. This is going to take a while again, of course, but that's basically how this entire playthrough is going to be. Fuck, I'm stuck in the corner again. I hate being stuck in the corner, you can't do anything. It's like almost impossible to break free. I want to break free, but I can't. Yeah, this is going to take a while again, I guess. Fucking hell. Alright, feature me again. Scarlet posed another very tough challenge. She's a very combo heavy enemy, and unlike Baraka, staying away and playing defensively doesn't work, because that will only cause her to spam her teleportation move, which is not easy to defend against with a slow character like Kotal Kahn. So you basically have to match her combos by being aggressive yourself. But unfortunately, me being casual and Kotal having a pretty annoying moveset in my opinion, I tend to mess up the few combos I can do. As you will see me multiple times perform his parry attack mid-combo for no reason. Fortunately, Kotal does a decent amount of damage, especially with his sword combos. And one thing that is definitely beneficial is that Scarlet doesn't punish you for jumping like Baraka did. However, she can actually regain a bit of health when she does that blood draining attack. So overall, a pretty difficult opponent, and I had definitely a bit of luck when I finally was able to take her down.
Thirst for blood.
For the Oztec!
Okay then. Fucking hell, what am I doing to myself?
Kotal.
Okay, so they had a relationship in the past? Is that bad memory on my part, or is that a retcon? Because neither would surprise me.
Ambushed my legion. I was kept alive for Shang Tsung's experiments. Only when he died was I freed.
Seeing you again makes it worth living this nightmare.
I will not lose you twice.
Okay, next opponent, I guess.
I will deal with this. Your future self is ally, not enemy, Aaron Black.
To hell with the future. I live in the moment.
Given who you become, I would not have thought you so reckless.
Fight!
Alright, let's try this out. Oh, ow! He leaves a bomb behind. Alright. Let's be wary of that then. I have a pretty good start. He is not as fast. He is actually... Oh. I spoke too soon again. Oh, it's fatal blow. Right. Okay, I'm going to take the first round. So far he is not as aggressive as Scarlet or Baraka, so... Do we have another Kitana situation here? Where the third fight is suddenly a lot easier than the two before? Yeah, okay, maybe I am celebrating a little bit too early. I was actually juggling the dynamite. Okay, that's pretty funny. Okay, maybe this is a Kitana situation. Okay, don't mess up now. Fuck, I did mess up. Shit, fucker. Come on. I'm the one spamming the same move, not you. Well, then again, as I said before, I don't feel so... Fucking hell. I don't feel so bad for spamming the same moves. The CPU does that a lot as well, so... Fuck, this is not a Kitana situation. Yeah, okay, but so far he feels a lot better than Scarlet and Baraka. Alright, Aaron Black was definitely not as easy as Kitana, but this was the easiest fight of this chapter. He's much slower than you would expect him to be. Moreover, he does a poor job of defending himself. He tends to spam that dynamite move a lot, which not only leaves him open for a counterattack, and when you do, you are out of the blast radius anyway, but he can actually be a dumbass and take a hit from his own dynamite. I do wonder though if the possible existence of adaptive difficulty is taking effect here, and therefore the third fight is easier than the two fights before, because now I have lost a lot of matches already. But again, if there is such a system in place, it sure as hell doesn't feel gradual but very random, as constantly retrying against Baraka and Scarlet didn't really make those fights feel much easier, so perhaps it might be something that only takes effect after defeating an opponent. I'm really not sure. The difficulty does in the end feel a bit all over the place. At least that is my experience.
Guts, blood, and glory.
Okay, very close call, but there you go. Third fight done. So who will be the final opponent in this chapter? Yeah, I don't think Liu Kang. That would be very... Okay, no. Not Shao Kahn. Already in chapter 2? Go on. I remember how much of a dick he was in Mortal Kombat 9 when you have to fight him as Liu Kang in the middle of the game. It took me like forever when I did that on very hard back in the day.
Your conquest served you alone, not Outworld's people.
Okay, this is going to suck. Pretty sure of it. Or maybe they have skilled him to be a little less of a boss character in this game. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Okay, I can at least get a hit in. Yeah, this is going to be harder than Aaron Black was. That's for sure. I'm in the corner again. Yeah, come on, seriously. Okay, well, if he does a lot of that taunting, then at least that is something I can use to get some hits in, but so far it doesn't do that often. Yeah. Alright, future me again. The difficulty definitely increased again after Aaron Black. But fortunately, Shao Kahn in this game doesn't feel like a boss tier character that does unreasonable amount of damage to you while taking practically no damage whatsoever. That's definitely how he was in MK9, and as we've grown accustomed to from Shao Kahn, he likes to taunt you, so that will give you some free opportunities to get an attack in. Unfortunately, he doesn't do it that often. And he is a very aggressive character. And he also really likes to push you in a corner, and when that happens, as you should know by now, you are practically fucked unless environmental interaction can help you to get out of the corner again. In general, I definitely should have focused on blocking a bit more. Basically that applies to any fight, but that's especially hard against combos that mix mid, low and overhead attacks. This was a pretty tough fight again, so a bit of luck is definitely important, and fortunately this was the final fight as Kotal Kahn, because he is definitely not my favorite character to play as.
Kneel before Shao Kahn.
Come on, yeah, fuck you! God damn it, I was really on the edge. Ah, okay, well I'm glad that was the final fight with Kotal Kahn, because he can go suck a dick. I want a better character than him. Okay, Devora is helping Shao Kahn. Because why? Well, I guess she's on Shinnok's side, so... And Chronica is... Okay, I'm not sure right now at the moment, but whatever.
I am Raiden, protector of Earthrealm.
I know you.
We are acquainted in your era.
We were allies who became enemies.
I am surprised, given our shared antipathy toward Shao Kahn.
Everything changed after your defeat of Shinnok.
Shinnok's defeated?
Our realms joined to fight him. But in victory, you were hardened. To protect Earthrealm, you lashed out at all realms you deemed threats.
That cannot be.
My Raiden wears Shinnok's amulet as a symbol of his fury.
But did they get rid of Darker Raiden now? Because I think that's a waste. I mean, they have now 2 versions of each character, so why don't they have 2 versions of Raiden? We went through all that change with Raiden, and now they got rid of all that. Wasted potential, I think.
We must better understand the phenomenon we are experiencing.
I will have my scouts track Shao Kahn.
So, this is goodbye.
Only goodbye for now. I can't leave while Shao Kahn threatens Outworld. I must seek justice for what he did to my family, and to all Edinia.
I will come back for you, to aid you, Princess.
You evade my questions, Devora. I routed your people, burned this hive, yet you aid me.
Not to mention, she is the one who killed Melina. But I guess she's working for Chronica now, because that's the kind of person she is.
Lead him to Shinnok, Kotal Kahn. How is it I'm dead and he sits on my throne?
You tried merging Earthrealm into Outworld. The Elder
Okay, so the collector knows all about that. I guess they are going the same route with him as with Devora and make him a little bit too important for a newly introduced character.
Killed your daughter. Kotal claimed the throne.
You killed Melina? If this is true, you will die!
Yeah, that was not a smart thing to say. By the way, surprising that Shao Kahn even cares about someone other than himself, but... Hey, who's the one in the back? The cloaked character, who's that?
Kahn. As are you. I am Chronica.
The legends are true?
I am displeased with how history has unfolded.
So you broke time?
I stopped time. I enlist all those who...
But then what does she want? I mean, is Armageddon better? I mean, I thought the whole point of Armageddon was that basically all realms were destroyed, so...
How will fighting your battles benefit me?
I offer a greater empire in the new era, Shao Kahn. Raiden will not exist to thwart you.
You can wipe Raiden from history?
It is an immense task, requiring great power and effort.
Well, there is a new Raiden now, so... Well, the old... You know what I mean.
Will your Outworld armies defend it?
They shall.
Okay, so basically everyone is against us in this story. That's nice. Alright, that's it for chapter 2. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, check out my other videos, and of course, stay tuned for chapter 3.